Hello there guys, and welcome back to another Forza Horizon 4 video on my channel. So hope you're all well, and today I'm going to be making two videos to post on my channel, so don't forget to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss the one that will be on later today. Hopefully this one will be uploaded by around 6 o'clock in Britain, and then the other one a couple of hours after. So if you're watching this after not long after it's been uploaded, you won't be too far off the other video. So in this video I'll be gonna go through the Forzathon. Now you might be wondering, why is he going through the Forzathon if he did that last night? Or you might be wondering, I thought that he did Forzathon videos on Wednesdays. Or you might be thinking, or whatever, you might be thinking just like loads of different, there could be different things that you're thinking right now. But I'll say, this is the reason why I'm doing the Forzathon video now. So basically, last night I did make the Forzathon video, so if you did watch that or you did see it in your subscriptions list, if you subscribed for instance, you'll have seen that I made a video on what was the Forzathon that I had on my game, which was red lorry, yellow lorry, so that was in the title and the thumbnail of the video for last night. And then that was the Forzathon that I had on my game. So if I go into here now, when I clicked on it last night, it was still currently the spring Forzathon because the season only changed today. And the Forzathon that showed up like in the middle here for starting today for this season. And by the way, we are in series 31 now, the summer season. So I'll be going through everything else later on as well. The thing that popped up in there was the red lorry, yellow lorry, one where you had to use a truck, and then the one on the far right was to do with super saloons. So I made a video last night on the truck one. I did all the events and that, and I showed you how to do it. And I've actually had quite a few views for that. So if you are watching this one because you've maybe watched the other one and you're wondering why it's not right, or I did put a comment in that video before saying I'll be making a video tonight, then I do sincerely apologise for that. But for some reason my game, even though it had updated, or I thought it had updated, I had the wrong events, and I don't really know why. Basically, on my Xbox One S, it normally updates automatically because I have the setting on update automatically. So normally when I go on, if it hasn't already done it, when I try to open the game, it stops me in my tracks and throws me back to the home page and says your game needs an update. So then I update it and then I can play. But last night I was playing with one of my friends, trying to help him get do some challenges and that for the season before the season changed, and just stuff like that, and it didn't say anything, so I thought that the game must have updated and that because the update had been released. So I don't really know what happened, so I made a thing on that thinking it was right. And then this morning when I got up, so about, let's say 10 hours ago ish, 9 hours ago maybe. Anyway, just this morning, I got up, I turned my phone on, and in my subscriptions list, one of the people I watch, called Straight Off the Couch Gaming. If you are watching, you might probably not, but if you do watch, then shout out to you, because you have inspiration for my videos, and I think I did tell you that the other day. But he made a video on the Forzathon like he normally does, and that's where I got the inspiration to do it the day before the season was. And he had like a different version of events, and I thought, hang on, I recognise that from the Forza live stream. I was thinking, actually, that looks right, so maybe my game's wrong. So I went on and I tried to look to see if it did need updating, to try and prompt it to update, and it didn't seem to be wanting to update. So then I just rebooted the game and then carried on with whatever I was doing earlier this morning. And then I looked at it maybe 10 minutes later, after I'd like finished whatever I was doing, and I looked at it and it was on, and I checked in the Forzathon and I had what is on your screen now, the correct Forzathon, which was the same as that guy's video, Straight Off the Couch Gaming's video thumbnail. So basically I don't really know what happened. I don't know whether maybe the game didn't update, maybe the update didn't release for Xbox Ones until later last night after I'd played the game. or maybe my game just had updated but then didn't give me the correct events, but anyway, it's fine now. So in this video I'll be showing you how to do the correct Forzathon, and if you're having the same problems with me, see if your game does need updating. If it doesn't, just try rebooting it a few times and then check on the events. And now the season has changed. If you have, I'll show you the festival playlist. If you have this festival playlist with that photo challenge, that Forzathon, that trial, that showcase, the stunts and these championships and the rivals and the online adventure, then that is the correct one. If you don't, just do what I said, and if it still doesn't work, leave a comment and I'll see if I can help you. I can't really at the moment think of any other ways, but I might be able to figure that out, or Google it for you and then see what I can find. But I will try and help you, and for any people watching in the future, if you do need any help, let me know and I'll help you as well. So in this season, I'll be going through all of this later tonight in my other video that I'm going to be doing for the stunts, these three, the 4 challenge, and then what cars for the championships, etc. But you can get the new Corvette C8 from 2020 in this seasonal championship called Find New Roads. That is street scene. And off the top of my head, you need a B-class Chevrolet. So I'll tell you all about that later. Other cars that you can get this season, you've got the Ford GT70, the Bugatti, which is in the auto show for 2.4 million, I think. And then you've got the BMW Z4 and the Pontiac. I don't know whether that is in the auto show, I'm not really too sure. 50% the 1992 Toyota Supra. That was quite expensive at one time. I helped one of my friends who didn't have many credits get some credits by selling it to cheap for him cheap, and then he sold it for a bit more. But I don't know whether it is still worth a lot. And then the Mercedes GT4, I've never really paid much attention to that. I know it was quite expensive, but I've got like 2 or 3 of them now. So, but anyway, then the rivals. You're driving the new Corvette C8. You just need to post a clean lap, so no crashing or no rewinding or no missing checkpoints, etc. And then the online adventure, just qualify for ranked adventure by doing, I would suggest racing. Just do that until you get tier 3 or rank 3, whatever it's called. Then you'll have ranked adventure, and then you just do 1 per month. So for this you just do 1. Racing games are free for all. But if you're in a rush and you want to get it done, do racing because it's the quickest and the easiest. And you don't have to win, and that's really easy. And I think you get 15% across all seasons, or it might be 18, I can't remember. It used to be 18, but then when they added the photo challenge, I think it got down to 15, and then you get 6% for the rivals. But I'll go through all of that later. We're just focusing on the Forzathon today. So the correct Forzathon is called Challenge of Our Rival. And all you need to do is get in the 1999 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 6 GSR, right? That's quite a long name, but in other words, the 1999 Mitsubishi. I have a tune for it, which is near the top of S1, as you can see at the top of your screen. And I have shared that, and I've tested that the share code works, so I'll get that for you in a minute. And then what you need to do is earn a total of 12,000 speed zones. I've got a speed zone that's ideal for that. Then 5 dirt racing events. I've created a blueprint, and I have tested that the share code works, because on the video last night in the incorrect Forzathon, again, sorry to anybody who's tried to do that, oh, I'm going to get disconnected from the session. Doesn't really matter, does it? Because, I mean, I'll have driver tires probably, but not really bothered. 5 dirt racing, I've created a blueprint, and I tested that the share code works, so I'll get that for you as well, because last night it was giving me error messages and that, and it wouldn't actually work. So I guess that's kind of good that we've got a correct Forzathon, because then, I don't really know, it would have been very awkward. And then the last chapter is just a 10-mile drive. Now obviously it's a rally car, so you could take it for a nice rally drive. Yeah, I know I've been disconnected, you just told me that. Yeah, a nice 10-mile drive on the dirt, just like cruising around, drifting, getting a skill chain. Or if you're boring, you can just go on the tarmac up the motorway or whatever. If you're American, you probably call it asphalt, but in Britain we call it tarmac. I don't really know why. Tarmac. I don't really know. But 10-mile drive, pretty simple. Either up the motorway if you're boring, or if you're not boring, I'm not going to say anything else, but if you're not boring, then you take it for a nice rally drive, wouldn't you? Now, on regards of how you get the car, you might be thinking to yourself, well, isn't that in a car pack? Well, you would be correct in saying that, but the thing is, that car pack is actually free. So, basically, it's called the Mitsubishi car pack. If I can I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in here. You've got the car packs. Aha! Car packs, there we go. At least I don't have to go back to the festival where I got done for copyright music. So you got all these car packs. These are all ones you have to pay for, but then here you have the Mitsubishi car pack. And it has 7 cars, and this is the car here, the 1999. Now I purchased it, and it is free, by the way. It's the only one that is actually free. All you have to do is make sure that your settings allow you to like download you know, like gifts or like downloads and that for games, because I had to change that the first time. Make sure your settings are on that, and then all you have to do is just click on one of the cars, or click on the buy option in the car pack if you haven't already got it. Just click on maybe this car here, and then it'll say downloading marketplace offers or whatever it says, and then it'll just say give you the option to download it, and it should say buy for free, and then you just download it. It should install within maybe about a minute. If you open your tab, you can't see it now, but if you open your Xbox tab or your PC Xbox app, it should say downloaded. It doesn't take that long because it's only a car pack and not an expansion. And then all you have to do is just do that, and then you can collect the cars in here. Go back in here, collect all the cars, put them in your garage, and then you can download my tune. Feel free to download my design. I was trying to copy when it was on Top Gear. Clarkson was driving the this car against like the army. Was it the army or the British forces in a game of British Bulldogs? So I was trying to copy that by raising it up, putting black wings. I just got a notification from somebody. Black mirrors, etc. Oh my god, I'm getting spammed by the person. I have 3 different things. It's coming through on my phone on the Xbox app, on my PC on the Xbox app, and on my Xbox. It makes 3 different noises, and it's incredibly distracting. But anyway, you won't be able to see who it's from because it doesn't pop up the way I record. But anyway, I've tried to copy that. So this is the car. Now, I'll show you the tune before I forget. So I've already got the search criterion. So if you just search for my gamer tag, there it is, Shylo 2017 in the tunes. It'll pop up. There's actually only one shared. I do have a B-class one, but either I downloaded it when I had only started the game, or I did it and didn't share it. But the share code is as follows: 132 036 and 195. I'll also put all the share codes in the description, like I did on, well, like I try to do on all the videos, except normally it just does weird things. Right, now let me have a look. So, for the actual Forzathon, I'll show you the Forzathon shop now as well. So in the Forzathon shop you have frog wellies, which, didn't we have them last week? I don't know, but we have the Horn, the Land Rover Range Rover Velar. It's quite a nice car. And then you have the Morris Mini Traveller. I quite like using that car for like events. It's quite a good hiding car, and it can squeeze in little gaps like at the rail yard and that in between the parked trains. But all you need to do, total of 12,000 speed zones. Now, well, obviously there's loads of speed zones on the map, as you can see. Some of them are on road, some of them are on dirt. Obviously you can do either, but I selected this one here for a bit of a change because I don't normally do this one. So Lake Shore Speed Zone, and you need 95 miles an hour for 3 stars. So if you get 3 stars every time, then that means you just do it 4 times. Otherwise, just do it until it pops up. And that was a very fast travel for my standard Xbox One. That's a bit bizarre. It's like PC or Xbox Series X standard, that was. But basically, you can go either way, but I prefer this way. Well, I don't really know what way I prefer actually, because this speed zone doesn't really pop up often. Oh my god. Here we go. So 95 mile an hour is pretty simple. You can even mess it up like I did and you'll still get 100. But if you don't get 3 stars every time, it doesn't matter. Just do it until it pops up. And then other speed zones you can use are, for instance, this one. 90 mile an hour on that one. I'll just quickly go there if it'll fast travel quick enough. I'll just see and have a look. Right, again, that was pretty quick fast travelling for my standard Xbox. Right, here we go. So I did put the turbo rally engine in it, by the way, because I quite like the noise of that, and you don't need it to be particularly fast. So if you go down here, 90 mile an hour for this one. So this is by far one of the easiest on the game. It just makes sure you brake on time. Have a petite drift if you want. If you're from France, you know what petite means. I've been studying French recently. There you go, 117 mile an hour, so that's, what's that, is that nearly 20 mile an hour faster than you actually need. So that's another speed zone you can use. Now, next is 5 dirt racing series events. So that can be trail or scramble, so in other words sprint or what's it called? Now I have a blueprint, I have a blueprint at Ambleside Scramble Circuit, so if I just go there, I'll see what we can do. Apologies for humming, making noises. Right, come on. This is how long it takes on my Xbox to fast travel. It's quite annoying. Especially when you're trying to go to Lego DLC or Fortune Island, it takes absolutely forever. Right, I have a blueprint here at Ambleside Scramble. So if you go in solo, and then go in when it decides to load. This is another thing it does on Xbox. Right, custom events, and then I've only got one blueprint here. So if you search up my gamer tag, so in creator, just put Shylo 2017. And then you'll see this one pops up. It's a custom route. It's literally 0.1 miles. I tested it and it takes about 7 seconds. And what happens is I'll actually show you in just a second, but the share code is 131271469, but again I'll put that in the description if you missed that. Now I'll go in. I've got streamer mode turned on again like I did last night, and it always blanks this bit, but then once it's done this bit and it pops you in by the bit where you select to start race event, it always starts playing copyright music. Now I haven't tested whether it's actually copyright music or not. Don't know whether I've got a claim on the video from last night, but we'll just have to see. It's very annoying. Sometimes it does it properly, sometimes it's half an effort. So it's this bit here. Yeah, it's doing it again, it's playing music. So hopefully that isn't copyright music, but I think it is. But oh well, if it gets copyrighted, I'm not really that bothered. So what you'll see is, I don't know why this guy's in a Mustang. Get out of the way. See, if you stay right, the driver tires go up there, crash into trees and all that, and you just do that, basically. Really simple. All you have to do that is 5 times. Don't click restart, because then it won't count. You have to go back to free roam, and then go back in the event, go and do it again, just do it 5 times, and then that is it. And then for the 10-mile drive, like I said before, I've spawned in the wall again. Oh, there we go. It took me a while to get out of it before, I will admit. It was quite annoying. I got stuck for a bit. Bit of a glitchy thing. So for the 10 miles, either just drive around, like up the motorway, for example, a couple of times, or take it for a nice relaxing drive on the dirt. Whichever you prefer. I'm not going to say anything, but it's just your opinion. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Apologies that the video is quite long again, but I've been explaining about the issues and that. So I do apologise for that, and I also apologise for the people who watched the video last night and don't know what's going on. But I do apologise for that, and I'll have to see who this person is that keeps like sending me notifications. I'm getting noises everywhere. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe with notifications on, and feel free to leave a comment if you do have any problems or anything, or if you wanted to say like I said, sorry about last night, but if you wanted to say anything, feel free to put it in the comments. And I'll see you later on tonight for all of this stuff. We'll be going through all of that. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you liked today's video, and I'll see you very later on. So thank you for watching. See ya. Bye.